An invitation to return to God reaches beyond Judah in 2 Chronicles chapter 30, as King Hezekiah prepares to celebrate the Passover in Jerusalem. After cleansing the temple and restoring worship, he now calls people from both the southern kingdom of Judah and the northern tribes of Israel to gather before the Lord. Hezekiah consults with his officials and the whole assembly in Jerusalem. Together, they decide to celebrate the Passover in the second month, rather than at its usual time. They had been unable to observe it earlier because too few priests had consecrated themselves and the people had not yet gathered in Jerusalem. The king sends letters throughout Judah and Israel, extending the invitation as far north as Ephraim and Manasseh. Couriers travel from town to town, urging the people to return to the Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. The message reminds the survivors of the northern kingdom not to repeat the unfaithfulness of their ancestors. Their fathers had turned away from God and suffered ruin. Hezekiah calls them not to be stubborn, but to submit to the Lord, come to his sanctuary and serve him so that his fierce anger may turn away. He also assures them that if they return to God, their relatives who have been taken into captivity may receive compassion from their captors and come home. The Lord is gracious and merciful, and he will not turn his face away from those who sincerely return to him. As the couriers pass through the territories of Ephraim, Manasseh, and Zebulun, many people mock and ridicule them, yet others humble themselves and travel to Jerusalem. In Judah, God gives the people unity of heart, so they obey the king's command and follow the word of the Lord. A very large crowd gathers in Jerusalem during the second month. Before celebrating, the people remove the pagan altars from the city and throw them into the Kidron Valley. Their actions show that returning to God requires more than attending a festival. It also means removing what competes with true worship. On the 14th day of the month, they slaughter the Passover lamb. Many priests and Levites are ashamed because they had not prepared themselves, so they consecrate themselves and bring burnt offerings into the temple. Some worshippers, especially those from Ephraim, Manasseh, Issachar, and Zebulun, have not purified themselves according to the required regulations. Even so, they eat the Passover meal. Hezekiah intercedes for them, praying that the Lord would pardon everyone who has set their heart on seeking God, even though they are not ceremonially clean, according to the sanctuary's rules. The Lord hears Hezekiah and heals the people. The Israelites celebrate the festival of unleavened bread for 7 days with great joy. The Levites and priests praise the Lord daily with powerful instruments, while Hezekiah encourages those who show understanding in the service of God. Fellowship offerings are presented, confessions are made, and joy fills Jerusalem. When the first 7 days are completed, the entire assembly agrees to continue for another 7 days. Hezekiah generously provides 1,000 bulls and 7,000 sheep and goats for the gathering. The officials contribute another 1,000 bulls and 10,000 sheep and goats, and many more priests consecrate themselves for service. The whole assembly rejoices together, people from Judah, priests, Levites, visitors from Israel, and foreigners living among them. Jerusalem has not experienced a celebration like this since the days of Solomon, son of David. At the end of the festival, the priests and Levites stand to bless the people. Their voices are heard, and their prayer reaches God's holy dwelling in heaven. This chapter reveals that God's invitation to return is greater than past failure. Some mocked the message, but others humbled themselves and came. Although the people were not perfectly prepared, God responded to sincere hearts seeking him. True renewal begins when we stop resisting his call, remove what draws us away, and return with honesty and humility. The story moves into 2 Chronicles chapter 31, where the people respond to the Passover revival by destroying idols throughout the land. Hezekiah then reorganizes the priests and Levites and establishes faithful support for the continuing worship of the Lord.